lose 4-1 to the Detroit Red Wings. Going into tonight, the Hawks were coming in with a 2-game winning streak against Anaheim and LA. But they go back home for the first time in a while, and they lose the opportunity to win their first 3 games in a row since in over 3 seasons. And the Hawks lose this one 4-1 to their original 6 rivals, Detroit. Let's just say this. The Hawks looked like they were playing cute, but they also were the team that were peppering Cam Talbot, who, yes, I will admit, has the Blackhawks number in recent seasons. So it just felt like the Hawks were not having a high opportunity to win. Return of Patrick Kane and Alex DeBrincat to the United Center. At the end of the game afterwards, Kane got a standing ovation by the fans that stayed at the game because a lot of people left the game about 5 minutes left in regulation time. Otherwise, Kane, with all the fans left, were cheering for him when he skated off, got a standing ovation by the fans. Good to see that by us because he is still a Chicago Blackhawk at heart versus a Detroit Red Wing. That it just looks weird. Being at the game, seeing him in that jersey for the second time now, it's just weird. I just can't get over it. It doesn't look right. So let's look at this. Hawks had the shot advantage in this game, face-off advantage in this game, power play that each team went over 2. Hawks really looked bad at the power play, I should say. Detroit didn't look so bad at it. Hits were 22-7 in favor for the Hawks. Shots per period, 10-6 in favor for the Hawks in the first, 9-9. In the second, 10-10. In the third, total shots 25-29 in favor for the Chicago Blackhawks. The Hawks were generating chances, having some heavy shots from the point too. They had some net front presence, but it wasn't enough. The Hawks just only could find 1 goal, which came from that net front presence. It just sucks to see how it went down. The Hawks' power play really hurt the team tonight. They didn't do much. They looked like they were the team on the penalty kill, rather the power play when they had the extra attacker. So let's get into the goals of the game, shall we? First period of play, it was pretty much back and forth with the Hawks having higher quality of shots and a couple wings high danger chances, which Mrazek was able to stand strong. And it comes late in the period at 19:58 in the first period, 1.5 on the board. Alex DeBrincat buries one for Detroit to make it a 1-0 game. This was assisted by Dylan Larkin. Former Hawk scoring against the Hawks. Yeah, that usually does happen, doesn't it? And we go into the second period down by a goal after having probably been the better team in the first period of play. They just couldn't find the back of the net. We go into the second period of play where it was pretty much a similar story was going on. A couple power plays, one by the Hawks that was really bad. The Hawks were also controlling some play at points. Detroit had some opportunities. But it was the Hawks that were able to get on the board first. At 8:42 in the second period, scored by number 17, Nick Foligno. His 5th goal of the season, assisted by number 59, Tyler Bertuzzi, and number 5, Connor Murphy, to make it a 1-1 game. It's all evened up. that should be good for the Hawks. They've been playing well. They've been battling, getting some chances, and going towards the net. This goal was like that. They were battling a shot from the point, and uh, Foligno goes towards the net, gets the puck, and puts it in. Hawks having a one goal on the board. It's tied up 1 piece. But this tied game doesn't last long because at 12:27 in the second period, Dylan Larkin goes afterburners down the ice into the net, his 8th of the season, assisted by DeBrincat to make it a 2-1 game. What happens here? Isaac Phillips kind of went in the wrong positioning, and Larkin, with his speed he does have, beats Phillips and goes in on Peter Mrazek to make it a 1-goal lead. It's 2-1 Detroit. This 2-1 lead goes into the third period, the same score. So we go into the third period down by 1. And well, Detroit was able to get an early one at 3:03 in the third period. Joel Veleno scores his first of the season, assisted by Schneider and Rasmussen to make it a 3-1 lead for Detroit. What happens here? Shot by Schneider from the point, goes off of Veleno, and then goes off of a Hawks defenseman. I believe it was Wyatt Kaiser that it went off of, if I'm not mistaken. No, it went off of Nolan Allen. Sorry. The goal happened from the other side of the ice from where I was. I was on the side where the Hawks were shooting twice. And, well, nothing goes in for the Hawks. So that didn't help. Sitting on this side, the Hawks shoot twice. But Detroit gets add to their lead. It's a 2-goal game. Hawks just look off. And, well, another goal comes to Detroit off of the empty net. Andrew Kopp scores his 5th of the season, assisted by Lucas Raymond. Hawks lose the puck in the offensive zone. Raymond gets it, sends it down to Kopp. Kopp buries it for the empty netter. That's how this game went. Hawks power play looked bad. They have a second game again tomorrow, back to back, and we have to travel to Dallas. So, down in the comments down below, I want to hear what your thoughts were on tonight's action, and thank you for watching the broadcast. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And most of all, there's some work to still be done with this team.